Welcome back to the Stoicism Path, where we explore the wisdom of ancient philosophies and apply them to our modern lives. Today, we're diving into the profound teachings of Stoicism, particularly focusing on one of its most powerful concepts, acting as if nothing bothers you. This idea stems from the wisdom of Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher whose practical approach to life continues to resonate with many today. In this video, we'll unpack the essence of Stoicism, delve into Epictetus' life and teachings, and explore how the philosophy of acting as if nothing bothers you can lead to a more tranquil and fulfilling life. So let's begin our journey into the depths of Stoic wisdom. 1. Understanding Stoicism and Epictetus. Stoicism is not merely a philosophical doctrine, it's a way of life, a practical philosophy aimed at helping individuals navigate the complexities of existence with wisdom and equanimity. At its core, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what is within our control and to accept what is not. This fundamental principle lays the groundwork for the Stoic pursuit of eudaimonia, or flourishing. One of the towering figures of Stoicism is Epictetus, whose life story is as inspiring as his teachings. Born a slave in Hierapolis, Phrygia, present-day Pamukkale, Turkey, around 55 CE, Epictetus endured the hardships of servitude until he gained his freedom. Despite his humble origins, he went on to become one of the most influential Stoic philosophers of all time. Epictetus's philosophy was deeply rooted in practical wisdom and moral integrity. He believed that true freedom lies in the ability to cultivate inner tranquility, irrespective of external circumstances. This principle forms the bedrock of his famous dictum: "Some things are within our power, while others are not." This simple yet profound insight encapsulates the essence of Stoic philosophy. 2. The power of perception. Central to Epictetus' teachings is the notion that our perception shapes our reality. According to Stoic philosophy, it's not events themselves that disturb us, but rather our judgments about those events. This principle is elucidated in Epictetus's famous assertion: "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." In practical terms, this means that we have the power to choose how we perceive and respond to the challenges and adversities we encounter in life. By cultivating a mindset of indifference to external events, we can liberate ourselves from the tyranny of negative emotions and find inner peace amidst the storms of life. Consider, for example, the Stoic practice of negative visualization. This involves contemplating worst-case scenarios and mentally preparing ourselves to face them with equanimity. By confronting our fears and anxieties head-on, we rob them of their power over us, thus strengthening our resilience and fortitude. Similarly, the Stoic discipline of premeditation of adversity encourages us to anticipate potential setbacks and hardships in advance, thereby minimizing their impact when they inevitably occur. This proactive approach to life allows us to navigate challenges with greater composure and clarity of mind. Moreover, Stoicism teaches us the art of reframing perceptions, to see things from a different perspective and extract meaning and value from even the most difficult circumstances. By shifting our focus from what we cannot control to what we can control, namely our thoughts, attitudes, and actions, we reclaim our agency and autonomy in the face of adversity. In essence, Stoicism invites us to cultivate a mindset of indifference. Not indifference in the sense of apathy or detachment, but rather a serene acceptance of reality as it is, coupled with an unwavering commitment to virtue and moral excellence. By mastering our perceptions and attitudes, we become masters of our own destiny, capable of facing life's challenges with courage and grace. 3. Practical strategies from Epictetus. Epictetus offers a wealth of practical advice for cultivating indifference to external events and maintaining inner tranquility in the face of adversity. One of his most famous teachings is the dichotomy of control, which distinguishes between things that are within our power, such as our thoughts, beliefs, and actions, and things that are beyond our control, such as external events, other people's actions, and the passage of time. By focusing our attention and energy on what is within our control and relinquishing attachment to what is not, we free ourselves from the tyranny of external circumstances and find inner peace and freedom. This principle is beautifully articulated in Epictetus's handbook, where he writes, "Some things are within our power, while others are not. Within our power are opinion, motivation, desire, aversion, and, in a word, whatever is of our own doing. Not within our power are our body, our property, reputation, office, and, in a word, whatever is not of our own doing." Moreover, Epictetus emphasizes the importance of cultivating an attitude of indifference toward external events, recognizing that our peace of mind depends not on what happens to us, but on how we choose to respond to it. He writes, "Remember that you must behave as at a banquet. Is anything brought around to you? Put out your hand and take your share with moderation. Does it pass by you? Don't stop it. Is it not yet come? Don't stretch forth your desire towards it, but wait till it reaches you." In other words, we should approach life with a sense of detachment and equanimity, neither clinging to nor rejecting the fleeting pleasures and pains that come our way. Instead, we should accept whatever life brings us with serenity and composure, knowing that our true happiness lies not in external possessions or achievements, but in the cultivation of virtue and inner peace. 4. Benefits of acting as if nothing bothers you. The practice of acting as if nothing bothers you, as advocated by Epictetus and the Stoics, offers a multitude of benefits for our mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. First and foremost, adopting this Stoic mindset allows us to cultivate greater emotional resilience and psychological fortitude. By learning to detach ourselves from external events and not allowing them to dictate our inner state, we become less vulnerable to the ups and downs of life. Instead of being tossed about by the waves of circumstance, we remain steadfast and centered, like a sturdy ship navigating through stormy seas. Moreover, the practice of indifference enables us to experience greater peace of mind and inner tranquility. When we stop worrying about things beyond our control and focus instead on what we can influence, namely our thoughts, attitudes, and actions, we free ourselves from the burden of anxiety and fear. This sense of inner peace allows us to live more fully in the present moment, unencumbered by regrets about the past or anxieties about the future. Furthermore, acting as if nothing bothers us empowers us to make more rational and deliberate decisions in our lives. When we are not swayed by our emotions or external circumstances, we are better able to think clearly and objectively, weighing the consequences of our actions with wisdom and discernment. This heightened level of self-awareness and self-mastery enables us to live with greater integrity and authenticity, aligning our actions with our highest values and principles. Additionally, the Stoic practice of indifference fosters a sense of inner freedom and autonomy. When we recognize that our true happiness does not depend on external possessions or circumstances, but on the cultivation of virtue and inner peace, we liberate ourselves from the shackles of materialism and consumerism. Instead of chasing after fleeting pleasures and external accolades, we find lasting fulfillment and contentment in the pursuit of wisdom and moral excellence. Furthermore, acting as if nothing bothers us enables us to cultivate deeper and more meaningful relationships with others. when we are not consumed by our own desires and insecurities, but instead approach others with empathy, compassion, and understanding. We foster genuine connections based on mutual respect and appreciation. This sense of interconnectedness and belonging enriches our lives immeasurably, bringing us joy, fulfillment, and a sense of purpose. In summary, the practice of acting as if nothing bothers us, as espoused by Epictetus and the Stoics, offers a pathway to greater emotional resilience, inner peace, rationality, freedom, and connection. By cultivating a mindset of indifference to external events and focusing instead on what is within our control, we empower ourselves to live with wisdom, courage, and integrity, regardless of the circumstances we may face. 5. Challenges and considerations. While the Stoic philosophy of acting as if nothing bothers us offers many benefits, it's important to acknowledge that practicing indifference is not always easy or straightforward. In a world characterized by uncertainty, change, and adversity, maintaining inner tranquility can be a continual challenge requiring ongoing effort and discipline. One of the primary challenges of adopting a Stoic mindset is overcoming ingrained habits of thought and behavior. For many of us, it's all too easy to become swept up in the whirlwind of emotions and reactions, reacting impulsively to external stimuli without pausing to reflect on their true significance. Breaking free from these habitual patterns of reactivity requires a concerted effort to cultivate mindfulness, self-awareness, and self-control. Moreover, practicing indifference can sometimes be misconstrued as a form of emotional suppression or denial. Critics of Stoicism may argue that suppressing our emotions or denying their validity is unhealthy and ultimately unsustainable. While it's true that Stoicism advocates for a certain degree of emotional detachment, it's important to clarify that this detachment is not synonymous with repression or denial. Instead, it's about cultivating a sense of equanimity and inner peace that allows us to experience our emotions fully without being overwhelmed by them. Furthermore, some may worry that adopting a Stoic mindset could lead to complacency or passivity in the face of injustice or suffering. They may fear that by accepting things as they are and focusing solely on what is within our control, we risk becoming indifferent to the plight of others or resigning ourselves to the status quo. However, this interpretation misunderstands the true essence of Stoicism, which emphasizes the importance of virtuous action and moral responsibility in the pursuit of the common good. Indeed, Stoicism teaches us that true indifference is not about turning a blind eye to injustice or suffering, but rather about maintaining inner peace and equanimity in the face of adversity so that we can respond to life's challenges with clarity, courage, and compassion. Far from being passive or indifferent, the Stoic sage is actively engaged in the world, working tirelessly to alleviate suffering, promote justice, and cultivate virtue in themselves and others. In conclusion, while the practice of acting as if nothing bothers us offers many benefits, it's important to recognize the challenges and considerations involved in adopting a Stoic mindset. By acknowledging these challenges and approaching them with humility and perseverance, we can harness the transformative power of Stoic philosophy to cultivate greater resilience, wisdom, and compassion in our lives. If you found this video insightful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content on Stoicism and personal development. And don't forget to leave a comment below sharing your thoughts and experiences with Stoicism. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, remember, in the words of Epictetus, endure and renounce. Thank you for watching, and may you find peace and wisdom on your journey through life.